Good evening, my lords, and welcome back to Medieval Monday, and welcome back to the Holy Roman Empire. We still hold the kingdom. Up north in Sinton, we still hold, but we are under siege by the Russians. Up in Hamburg, we still hold. Frankfurt, we still hold. Magdeburg still holds. Prague still holds. Nuremberg still holds. We have Captain Odorous moving around. And we have a rebel army outside Nuremberg, but they pose no threat. Stauffen still holds, Milan still holds, Genoa still holds, Bologna still holds, and Venice still holds. And recently, we destroyed the Milanese, the thorn in our side. Well, we have Friedrich Ruppel
Mein Kaiser?
and Wolfgang Nietz moving between Milan and Genoa, and one of them is gonna govern Genoa. While we have Manfred von Vossisger, I accidentally moved out of Stauffen, and he's gonna make his way back to Stauffen. But one of these fine noblemen is gonna govern Genoa, while the other one's gonna govern Venice. Bologna still holds. We have armies moving out to the dockyards to board the ships and their destination. Before we move, Zagreb still holds, Vienna still holds, and Budapest still holds. But those armies' destinations are over here. To this ship over here, commanded by Admiral Siegfried, link up with Captain Friedrichs. And our goal is to take this Hungarian town, then march on Sofia. And on to the last Hungarian fortress, then wipe out the Hungarians once and for all. Down here in the Holy Land, we still hold Cairo, and we still hold Alexandria. But it being Monday, Labor Day, a holiday here in America, but the work week tomorrow, we're going to be doing 5 turns. And I'll be going from 125 to 130. So with that, let us end our turn and begin and continue the Holy Roman Empire's campaign for Medieval Monday.
Spreading the Reich's forces! Leaving the army, Kaiser! Spreading the Reich's forces! Leaving the army, Kaiser!
We shall hold against this siege for honor, Kaiser.
We're gonna tactically retreat.
We are beaten! Regroup! We make camp here.
And unfortunately, we're gonna lose these cannons, and we're gonna under-resolve. The defeat. Oh. 106. Here is our end of turn report. We've had a merchant's assets seized by personal law of Wow. A settlement is besieged by Budapest, or by Hungary. Budapest. First is Melted Whale, Captain Wilkes. The Holy Roman Empire has been declared a religious faction in the known world. And we have some faction announcements. A noble life ends of natural causes. Friedrich the Mad, family member out of Prague. Fed a family tragedy. Emerald Rupel. The retinue expands for Otto Rusendorf. Overseer. 1% discount on construction costs, +1 from farming output. 1% bonus on mining income. And we had a retinue expands for Frederick the Mad. Guard dog, +2 to personal security. And we have a construction report. Out of Vienna, we have brothel. Out of Innsbruck, we have communal farming. And out of Venice, we have a cannon maker. And we have a recruitment report. Out of Vienna, we have 2 units of spear militia. Out of Magdeburg, we have 2 units of cavalry, 1 being Teutonic Knights and Feudal Knights, and a unit of dismounted Feudal Knights. Out of Prague, we have armored sergeants and sergeant spearmen. Out of Zagreb, we have 3 units of dismounted Feudal Knights. Out of Milan, we have 2 units of halberd militia. Frankfurt, we have 2 units of spear militia retrained. Nuremberg, we have 2 units of spear militia retrained. Hamburg again. We have 2 units of mounted sergeants retrained. 3 units, I'm sorry. And Budapest. We have 3 units of crossbow militia retrained. And we have some diplomatic information. The following factions declare that they are allies: France and Egypt. And the following factions have been excommunicated: Hungary. With that here in Stettin, we're going to continue to hold.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
And in Magdeburg,
Kaiser!
we're going to send his units up this way towards Hamburg.
Ja! Today's march ends here, Kaiser!
We're going to hold here in Frankfurt. Obviously hold Nuremberg.
Orders, Kaiser!
We're going to move these units to Prague.
March! Combining troops, Kaiser!
Actually, next time, we'll move Captain Tensred down here to Prague.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
Ja?
We'll grab Salzgitter and we'll march him here.
Ja, Kaiser.
We'll hold it in Staufen and we'll hold it in Innsbruck. Here in Milan, we'll go ahead and raise a merchant.
Mein Kaiser? Ah, come on.
We'll grab Friedrich and we'll move him into Genoa.
March! For the Reich!
And we'll grab Wolfgang. And we'll march him here.
With honor, Kaiser!
Orders, Kaiser!
We'll grab Wilhelm by the army of Rudolf.
Forward! Ja! Merging our forces, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser!
Pick this one up.
Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, Kaiser! Combine! Ja, mein Kaiser! Ja, Kaiser! To the ships!
And sail the ships here.
Course plotted. Dropping anchor until morning, mein Kaiser.
Orders!
We'll grab the army, move back to Milan.
Ja!
Here in Bologna will hold, and in Venice will hold. In Zagreb, we'll raise some armored sergeants.
Kaiser!
Vienna will hold for what looks like to be a siege.
Ja, Kaiser!
And since we can't fill the Vienna garrison anymore, we will march south.
Forward! Today's journey is over.
Budapest will continue to take the siege,
Ja, mein Kaiser!
and we'll move our cannons down to here. There's a bridge,
Ja! We make Kaiser!
and Volkmar will march here as well.
Ja, Kaiser! Joining forces, Kaiser!
Out of Zagreb,
Ja, mein Kaiser! 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 Ja, mein Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser!
we'll
Ja,
grab
mein
this
Kaiser!
army, It will march here.
March! Today's march ends here, Kaiser. Kaiser!
We'll bring Captain Marcus in.
Forward! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
Perfect. We'll combine these armies, and we'll move high down to Zachary up the garrison.
Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
Defy the siege army.
Ja!
And we'll keep our fleet here.
Ja, Kaiser.
Wish we had more and we could blockade more. But more ships are coming. Switch to a balanced build policy down in Cairo. Balanced build policy down in Alexandria. And we'll end the turn.
Greetings, noble lord. I have something to discuss with you.
Orders are cool. Request an audience, and it requests an alliance. We shall accept.
Excellent. You have made my people very happy this day.
Good day, Nina.
Goodbye, lord. It has been a pleasure.
We have some tragic news. The Pope is dead. Pope Masili. And we have a papal election. And I cast our vote for Redigo the missionary. Pope elected Marcel. And our candidate has won. But for turn 127, here is our end of turn report. We have a city to upgrade, Alexandria. And we have some faction announcements. We have an assassination. Fell victim to a foreign assassin. Theodocus of Von Salzgitter, family member, Milan. The trade increase to Otto Rusendorf. Feels appreciated. +1 to loyalty. The retinue expands for Griselda Rupel. Delicate blade, +1 to personal security. We have a construction report out of Hamburg. We have communal farming. Out of Prague, we have a fortress upgrade. Out of Zagreb, we have armor. Out of Milan, we have a catapult maker. And out of Genoa, we have a dockyard. And we have a recruitment report. Out of Zagreb, we have 30 units of armored sergeants. And out of Milan, we have a merchant. And we have some diplomatic information. The following factions have declared that they are allies. The Turks and the Mongols. And Portugal and the Holy Roman Empire. And the following factions have declared a truce. Portugal and the Moors. And the following factions declared the Client Kingdom became client kingdoms, abandoned their independence and sovereignty. The Mongols and the Turks. And the following factions have been reconciled. Hungary and France. And we have a cardinal report. We have a cardinal promoted. So that Polk, the unorthodox, out of Poland. And Martino Rudenado out of Portugal. And the races have improved and the Pacific States still outstanding. Well, we're going to begin here in the Holy Land. And we're going to hold here in Cairo and Alexandria. We're going to continue holding the siege army here.
Orders, Kaiser.
Well, we're going to bring Admiral Renaud to here.
Ja, Kaiser. The winds have failed us today. We go no further.
It looks like the siege has been broken off in Budapest.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
But we're going to hold Captain Matthias here.
Orders, Kaiser!
And we're going to bring up Captain Sigismund and combine the armies.
Ja, Kaiser! Combining troops! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Kaiser!
And with the army combined, we're going to march here, outside of Budapest.
Yeah! We make camp here! Today's march ends here, Kaiser! We make camp here! Ja, mein Kaiser!
I'll grab Captain Jonas and march him to Zagreb.
Forward!
And we'll hold in Vienna and in Prague. We'll see what happens here in Venice. But we'll hold it here in Nuremberg and Innsbruck and in Bologna. We'll hold here in Genoa and Stauffen.
Ja?
But we'll continue to bring up Madfrid and march him out here.
Ja. Today's journey is over.
Here in Milan, we had an assassination of a family member. So the choice is hard. Do we govern Milan? Or do we govern Venice?
For the Reich.
We'll govern Milan for now. And we'll move Wolfgang to Milan.
Ja.
And in Milan, we'll construct some ballista towers. We'll recruit a spy. We'll
Kaiser.
grab a merchant first. Move him here for some textiles.
Opening a new trade lane.
Then we'll recruit a spy. And why not an assassin? And we'll recruit a priest. Back in Bologna, we'll recruit some dismounted Imperial Knights. And some dismounted Feudal Knights. Back up north, we'll hold here in Nuremberg still, and in Frankfurt. We'll hold it in Hamburg and Magdeburg, and we'll still take the siege here in Stettin.
Orders, Kaiser!
But we'll bring Tekken Creed and march him here. Actually, we'll march him here.
March! Today's journey is over.
You know what, from Magdeburg,
Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser!
yes, we'll grab this group and march him here.
Ja! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! 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 Ja, mein Kaiser!
We'll bring this army up to here.
Ja, Kaiser! We make camp here!
And Tekken Creed will fall behind.
Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser!
We'll bring this army up.
Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Forward! Today's journey is over.
And we'll end their turn.
Ah! We are besieged. They will regret this.
We have a new family member. Seal home. 6-minute Warren. 1 star to his command, 2 helms to his chivalry. 8 rings to his loyalty. 6 halos to his piety. He's a confident attacker, a confident defender. Very loyal, promising commander, dutifully religious. We shall gleefully accept. Time for everyone. The agent was detected of France. And so it was besieged Zagreb by Hungary. But with all that, for turn 128, here is our end of turn report. And we have some faction announcements. We have an assassination, fell victim to a foreign assassin. Wolfgang Nice, family member out of Milan. And now we finally have the culprits, the French. The trade increase to Wolfgang Nice, mean leader, +1 to Dread. We have a trade increase to Maximilian, fair and wool, +1 to chivalry. We have a retinue expands for Friedrich Ruppel, military engineer, +2 to command when assaulting walls, +50 build points. We have retinue expands for Maximilian, priest, +1 to piety. And we have retinue expands for Arnold, priest, +1 to piety. We have a destruction report out of Frankfurt. We have an inn. Out of Nuremberg, we have an abbey. Out of Staufen, we have a baron stables. Out of Cairo, we have a militia barracks. In Alexandria, we have a merchant's wharf. And we have a recruitment report out of Bologna. We have 3 units. We have 1 unit of dismounted Imperial Knights and 2 units of dismounted Feudal Knights. At Milan, we have a spy, an assassin, and a priest. between the Mongols and the Byzantine Empire. And we have a cardinal report. We have a cardinal promoted. Lorenz von Hessen, the Holy Roman Empire. And we have a cardinal has died. Kinzius the missionary, out of Hungary. And we have marriage celebrations for Sister Von and Celia on. And we'll start up here in the northeast. We'll hold here in Hamburg. We'll construct some crop rotation. And of course, retrain the men. In Magdeburg. We'll continue to construct the armor. And we'll hold on recruiting any men. Looks like the Russians have broken up the siege here in Stettin. And of course, we'll continue to retrain the men and build our port. But for their transgression on Stettin,
Kaiser!
we're gonna grab Captain Rupert and march him here.
Ja! Today's march ends here, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
Grab Captain Edmund. March him here.
Ja, Kaiser! We make camp here! Kaiser!
And march Captain Herman here.
Ja! Today's march ends here, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
But we'll have the army here. March here.
March! Today's journey is over.
In East Prussia. Later on in history, will be our target. Hold here in Prague.
Come on.
We'll grab Manfred and march him here.
Ja, Kaiser. Today's march ends here, Kaiser.
We'll hold here in Nuremberg, Frankfurt, Staufen, Innsbruck. Milan seems to be a hot spot for assassinations right now, so we're gonna hold off here in Milan.
Ja, Kaiser. Who is it that is doomed?
To try. I'm gonna try taking out one of their assassins.
Death or destruction, Kaiser. And the right target is?
I think we have a 59% chance. Let's try.
Yeah.
And we have assassination mission success. Christoffel Filbert. We have a trade increase for Friedrichus Reisky. Hired blade. +1 to agent skill. And we have a trade increase for Emperor Reinhardt, mean leader, +1 to trade. Well, it looks like the French have basically declared war on us by assassinating 2 family members of the royal family. That shall not stand. We shall raise an army here in the south and in the north and the west. We shall raise armies everywhere and march on France. But we will still continue our war with the Nords up here in the north, and our Russians here in the northeast, Hungarians here in the east. So it looks like a 3-front war, but the Empire will do so gleefully. But here we'll continue to hold the siege army.
Yeah, fleet ready.
And Admiral Renaud was still here.
Course plotted. We will make it no further this day, Kaiser.
Never mind these 2 French cities. Here to the southwest, and here across from Stauffen. But I shall end my turn.
Kaiser!
Before I do that, I'll grab Captain Matthias. And we shall march here.
Ja! We make camp here!
And with that, I shall end my turn.
Ah!
They raised an army and brought an army, so we're gonna withdraw.
Retreat and regroup! Today's march ends here, Kaiser!
Nobody shall suspect we are here, Kaiser. A perfect ambush.
We have bold predictions. An inspiring English scholar by the name of Walter Merle claims that he is able to predict the weather. Unlike the mystical ramblings of yesteryear's historical pagans who claim to have spiritual insight into when the heavens will open up, Merle has stated he can do this simply by scientific observation. Apparently, Merle's predictions are correct more often than not. But his system will still be being preferred. Surely it will only be a matter of months now before man knows exactly how the weather will behave. Before we get on to other news, here is 129, our end of term report. We've had her agent detective for France. Fed emergency seized at Perkinslaw, Lowell. Strikes again. And we have some faction announcements. We have another assassination. Fell victim to an assassination for an assassin. Prince Herman, family member out of Frankfurt. And we have a new factionary, Prince Godwin. Brand new expands for Rudolf Hummel, Brilliant Scribe, +1 to authority, 10% bonus on all trade income. We have brand new expands for Otto Rudel, Fine Armor, +4 to your general's hit points. Construction report out of Bologna, we have a cannon maker. Out of Magdeburg, we have an armorer. And out of Budapest, we have an alchemist lab. And we have a recruitment report out of Hamburg. We have 3 units, 1 being a middle knight, and 2 being mounted sergeants, retrained. And out of Stettin, we have 3 units, 2 units being dismounted feudal knights, retrained, and a sergeant spearman, retrained. And unfortunately, relations have worsened between the Holy Roman Empire and the Mongols to abysmal. Down here, we're going to begin a new campaign. Here in Genoa, we're going to recruit some Grand Bombard. And
Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser!
we're going to send out an attack and reconnaissance force out to here.
Ja, Kaiser! We make camp here!
Here in Milan. We're still going to construct the ballista towers. Fortunately, we will not be governing for a while. In Bologna. We can construct a heavy armor. Actually construct cannon towers. We're gonna fortify the capital. And we're gonna recruit some dismounted field knights and dismounted imperial knights. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to hold on governing Venice.
Just name the target.
We're gonna grab our assassin, and we're gonna try getting their assassin.
Death or destruction, Kaiser.
And we have a 77% chance. And we've had assassination mission success against Henry D. Valance. And we have a trade increase for Friedrich's Reisp assassin. +2 to agent skill. We have a trade increase for Emperor Ironheart, cruel leader. +2 to dread. So here in Milan, we'll grab our spy.
Eyes of the Reich.
And we'll march here.
Who is it that is doomed?
And we'll keep our assassin here in Milan.
Mein Kaiser,
We'll grab Salzgitter and move him into Strafen.
march!
And we'll continue to build a ballista maker. And Innsbruck though.
Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! 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 Orders, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
We're gonna grab this chunk of the army and march him here.
Ja! Today's journey is over.
And we're gonna recruit some armored sergeants. And a ballista maker. And Nuremberg. Gonna retrain the town militia. And construct the town hall.
Kaiser,
We're gonna grab our merchant and have him trade some timber.
I shall start sending back the Ausland des Wehrs.
And we'll grab our spear militia.
Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser!
And march him here.
Ja, Kaiser! We make camp here!
From Frankfurt.
daughter of the Reich.
We'll grab our princess. We'll send her here.
This Fräulein needs her rest. Ja,
And we'll send the other princess here.
Kaiser,
We'll grab our merchants. Have them trade us wine.
opening a new trade lane. Kaiser,
We'll grab our other merchants and have them trade us some coal.
I shall start sending back the Ausland des Wers.
Here in Frankfurt,
Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser!
we'll try to leg up the army.
Forward! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! 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 Ja, mein Kaiser!
We'll bring this army here.
March! Today's march ends here, Kaiser!
We'll hold here in Hamburg. Yeah, Magdeburg. We'll construct the barracks. And we'll retrain the men. And we'll recruit and dismount the field of night. Here in Stettin, we'll continue to build the port. But we're definitely going to retrain the men.
Orders, Kaiser!
We'll grab Captain Rupert. And march from here.
Forward! We make camp here! Ja, mein Kaiser!
Same with Captain Edwin.
Ja, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
We'll Captain Herman, do the same.
Forward! Today's Kaiser!
And Captain Tancred, do the same as well.
March! We make camp here!
Fortunately, of us marching across Polish territory, our relations have worsened to poor. Don't worry, Poland. We're not attacking, we're just passing through. As you can see, we have not attacked at all. And we'll hold here in Prague. Vienna will hold. Looks like the Danish are coming up. But we'll construct a merchant and a spy. Zagreb will continue to take the siege. We'll retrain the men. We'll construct a mining network.
Orders, Kaiser!
We'll grab Captain Matthias. And we'll march here.
Ja, Kaiser! Today's journey is over!
And it looks like our first objective is Braun.
Ja, mein Kaiser!
We'll grab Captain Freakus here. And we'll march here.
March! Today's march ends here, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
And we'll grab Captain Otto Wolf. And we'll march here.
Ja! Today's journey is over!
Ja, Kaiser.
And we'll come up in here and siege these docks.
Our fleet has this port totally blockaded.
And we'll hold down here in Cairo and Alexandria.
Kaiser.
But we'll bring a merchant out and trade in some dyes.
Opening a new trade lane. Orders, Kaiser.
And we'll bring Renaud here.
Ja, Kaiser. The winds have failed us today. We go no further.
We're almost there. The Hungarians are deciding to attack. We shall meet them on the field.
They will not escape the Reich now! We attack! And so to battle! I must tell you that being killed will damage your chances of promotion! Ha! I do like my little jokes, I fear. But when this is all over, we'll drink to victory. I'm sure a few peasants can be set to cleaning up the field while we enjoy our inevitable triumph. Our Hungarian foes should never have left the stables where they were birthed. The reek of horse dung suits them better than the honest air of a battlefield. We will shortly geld them and break them, or I am no true servant of the Empire. Remember that we cannot let one of those pigs in. Not a one. Any who enters must stay only to be meat for the carrion crows. I am proud of the fact that there's no harder taskmaster in the Empire than I. Men faint like ladies when I exercise command over them. And I would have it no other way. I will have absolute obedience. That will bring victory. Now, cheer!
Let's begin our deployment.
Units, await my command!
Spearmen! Guard this area! Spearmen! Guard this area! Heavy infantry! Guard this area! Spearmen! March! Guard this area! Spearmen! Advance! Guard this area! Spearmen! Advance!
Move out! Nice!
Vorwärts!
Let the battle begin. Hopefully we can get that ram down before the tower and anything else comes up.
Spearmen! Advance! Move! Schnell! Schnell!
Beware! The enemy have a ram at our gates!
Exit double!
Zum Teufel! The enemy has ladders at the walls. Give them steel. Zum Teufel! The enemy's ram is through our gate!
Spearmen! Forward! Run! Schnell! Spearmen! Attack! Spearmen! Attack! Attack! Nice! We are being attacked!
Verdammt! Our walls are taken.
Vorwärts! Spearmen!
The enemy siege tower is kindling now. Our men are winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours!
Spearmen! Attack! Spearmen! Attack! Heavy infantry! Attack! Attack! Spearmen! Attack! Spearmen! Attack!
winning the battle. Continue like this, and victory is ours! No one shall doubt that we are the victors on this day.
And we have a clear victory.
No! No! Ask for a ransom!
And we should execute these prisoners. And for turn 130, our final turn for tonight, for Medieval Monday, the Holy Roman Empire, here is our end of turn report. It has been declared that the Mongols are the richest faction in the known world. And a large city is ready to upgrade. Budapest. And unfortunately, we've had a mission fail to recruit a priest in Alexandria. And unfortunately, our reputation with the Pope has dampened a little bit. But we have some faction announcements. We have a trait decrease for Maximilian Fair and Rule, +1 to chivalry. We have retinue expands for Friedrich Rupel, money counter, 5% bonus on all trade income, 10% bonus on all tax income. We have retinue expands for Williamus Hummel, alchemist, +2 to your general's hit points. +1 to command when commanding gunpowder troops. And we have a retinue expands for Sigismund Warren, military engineer, +2 to command when assaulting walls, +50 build points. And with the construction report on our set tonight, we report. And in Milan, we have Ballista Towers. And we have a recruitment report. Bologna, we have 3 units, 2 being dismounted feudal knights, and 1 being dismounted imperial knights. Out of Innsbruck, we have 3 units of armored sergeants. Out of Magdeburg, we have dismounted feudal knights. Out of Genoa, we have 3 grand bombards. Out of Vienna, we have a merchant, followed by a spy. Out of Nuremberg, we we have 2 units of town militia retrained. And back to Magdeburg, we have 2 units, one being a spear militia retrained and mailed knights retrained. And back in Sitten, we have 3 units of sergeant spearmen retrained. Faction excommunicated, France, King Dynasty the Honest. And relations worsen with Venice, the poor, between the Holy Roman Empire. And for our final turn tonight, we're going to start down here in the Holy Land. And we're going to be holding here in Cairo and Alexandria. We come up here to our siege army.
Ja, Kaiser.
And we'll grab Admiral Seaman and sail him here.
Blockading this port, Kaiser.
Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
We're gonna try to move the army here.
Forward! We make camp here! Kaiser!
And the army here.
Ja! Today's march ends here, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser!
Here, grab Captain Matthias. And we're gonna march on Braun.
We shall defeat them for you, mein Kaiser! Besieging settlement, Kaiser!
We're gonna construct a ram. And some ladders. And some towers. And we're gonna maintain the siege.
Siege force reporting, Kaiser!
We're gonna hold here in Budapest. And we can construct some stone walls. And of course, we train the men. In Vienna, we're going to construct a catapult maker. Recruit a merchant. A spy.
Kaiser.
Let's send our first merchant out here and collect some dye.
I shall start sending back the Ausland des Werks. Kaiser.
And this other one for some dye.
Opening a new trade lane.
And we'll keep our spy here. Here in Venice we'll hold. And Bologna will hold. But here in Venice, actually.
Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
No, we'll hold New Venice because we have that rebel army. And Bologna, actually. Some dismount. And some armor sergeants.
Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
We'll send this group up so far. Get them along.
Forward! Today's journey is over.
Here in Genoa, recruit the militia.
Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser!
Grab these grand bombards and march from here.
Ja, Kaiser! Today's march ends here, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser!
And we'll hold. Here in Stauffen, we're gonna hold. Innsbruck, we're gonna hold.
Orders, Kaiser!
Captain Matthias, though. I think we'll march here.
Forward! Today's journey is over.
I should have had them march this way. That's okay. Here in Innsbruck, we'll continue to hold. Here in Stauffen, we'll hold. Up here in Frankfurt,
Ja, mein Kaiser!
grab Captain Renaud. March from here.
Ja, Kaiser! Kaiser!
Grab Captain Ironheart. Link him up, Captain Renaud.
Ja! Ja! Merging our forces, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
We'll grab Captain Gerhard. And march from here.
Forward! We make camp here!
Mein Kaiser.
We'll grab Leib Snob and move her here.
Happily, mein Kaiser. A fine day. Daughter of the Reich.
And we'll move Vishnala Snob and move her here.
On my way. This Fräulein needs her rest.
And we'll hold here in Stettin. We'll construct a gunsmith. And of course, we train the men. And Magdeburg will construct some dismounted field knights. And some Teutonic knights. Here outside Thorn,
Kaiser!
we'll grab Captain Rupert. And we'll march him on. Actually,
Orders, Kaiser! Ja, mein Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
yes, we'll grab Captain Herman. We'll march on Thorn.
Ja! Closing on the Reich's enemies! Ja, mein Kaiser!
We'll grab Captain Edmund. March on Thorn.
Ja, Kaiser!
And we'll lay
Marching to
siege.
battle! Besieging settlement, Kaiser!
And we'll construct a ram. And 2 ladders. And 2 towers. And we'll maintain the siege.
Is it time to assault the walls, Kaiser? Kaiser!
And we'll bring up the army. And then Captain Rupert. We'll march from here.
Ja, Kaiser! Today's march ends here, Kaiser! Orders, Kaiser!
And Captain Temkrid will march here.
Ja! We make camp here.
Orders, Kaiser.
And we'll grab Admiral Renaud and sell him here.
Course plotted.
We'll sell here.
Full sails.
And that, my dear lords, concludes Monday's Holy Roman Empire's installment. Join me next Monday as we continue closing down with the Crusades in the Holy Land. And join me tomorrow as we continue with young Alexander's campaign and closing that down as well. Join me Wednesday as we continue with the American experience with the French and Indian War, as we close in on the colonists' fight for their independence against their homeland, England, in the American Revolution. And we'll see what happens beyond. But stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your Monday.